Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports. Tonight we are on location on the beautiful campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. We are streaming live on YouTube. Again, this is ParkTV 16 Sports on location, and we are bringing you girls Metro West Conference soccer featuring the Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks and the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights, and you can see their records on your screen. 0-9-1 the Hawks, the Red Knights a perfect 11-0-0. I don't know if anyone has any money on these games, but if someone has money on Cooper, God bless them. But my name is Robert Christensen. We're at the McQuinn Athletic Complex. Glad you're with us as we're about to begin. And this is my first broadcast of watching the girls. I know I did a guys game about a month ago or so, and boy, do they look good. And I have been looking forward to seeing this version of Benilde-St. Margaret's girls varsity team at 11-0, a perennial favorite in the Metro West. And we're about to begin as we look out on that beautiful new turf that was just installed actually 2 years ago, but I don't think it was used last year because of the pandemic. And we're about to begin here. And the kickoff for Benilde as they got it, that was number 6 for Benilde. Avery Richardson. Actually, it was just put in this summer, so it was late last spring. We did do some broadcasts, and I know we delayed a broadcast because they were going to put the turf in. And I was here, I think, in late August doing the guys game, and it looks beautiful. And we're underway here watching the girls take on Cooper in this Metro West conference game. Only 3 more conference games left for Benilde girls varsity before we get to section play. And they are controlling the ball early on here. 40 minutes to go here, first half. Again, glad you're with us. And here comes Cooper with the ball. That is number 16. She is Claire Snapko, a senior for Cooper. Doing a nice job coming after Benilde, and that's, if you're Cooper, you're 0-9-1. If I was a player on their team, you got to just bring all of it. You have nothing to lose. You haven't won all year long. You're going against a team that has won all year long. And again, if I was Cooper, I would just be bringing it. And there's a nice pass and a goal right there. My goodness. What a nice pass from the left side, and I think that was number 3 that slid in there for the goal, Maddie Shannon. Let's look at the replay. There's Shannon. She's the one that made the pass, actually. Nice left-footed kick, and just beautiful body control there by number 17, Ava Wagner, the senior. And just like that, within a minute and a half, we are up 1-0 for the Red Knights, and this is
Trying for the Red Knights.
I don't know if there's a mercy rule. Paul, our producer, Paul Brody, there is a mercy rule. What is the mercy rule? I'm not quite sure, but I think the mercy
goes to number 3, Maddie Shannon.
7 might be the mercy rule, and does that mean they go to running time when it gets to 7-0? I think is what the mercy rule is. But I would definitely say that it is in play, just given the relative records of both these teams. And now Benilde with control of the ball, and there's a pass lead to number 6, Richardson, and she comes in, and there's goal number 2. Within the first 2 minutes, it's 2-0, and wow. This is like water through a sieve, isn't it?
Richardson.
So Avery Richardson with goal number 2. And the clock is stopped at 38:08 as we get a good look at her there. And we'll go back to the center circle, and Cooper will start it off. As they kick it in the Benilde zone. And it's picked up there by number 13 for the Red Knights. It's Avery Junker. She's a senior captain. Now over to number 4. That's Tilly Wolf. Now ahead at midfield. Number 17 with it, that is Ava Wagner, who got goal number 1, and now it gets back to the Cooper goaltender, number 97. And I'm looking for a name for 97, not on the program, but she has the ball there, and she'll kick it off here for Cooper. Over to the left side along the sideline. She tried to get it to number 4. That was Natalie Ore, the senior. Now Benilde trying to get control in the Cooper zone. Now here comes Cooper on the left side. And it goes out of bounds, and possession is awarded to the Red Knights. That's number 19. Will throw it in. Kaya Ballinger, the senior. There she is with the ball. She'll throw it in overhead. Now to number 17. That is Wagner. And now Wagner along the side, kind of like a corner kick in the middle, controlled by Benilde. And it goes wide left. And that will give possession to, oh, that was a goal. I was looking down, and that is a goal to that woman right there. So I don't have a spotter, so sometimes I'm looking down. Forgive me, the television audience here. Oh, wow, look at that nice shot as she just stopped, steadied herself. That was number 3, Maddie Shannon, with goal number 3. That comes at 36:51 to go here, half number 1.
Scoring for the Red Knights.
And I think we know how this match is gonna go, don't we? All right, now ball in the Benilde zone, played by number 2. That's Ashton Lowenberg. On the far side now to 17, Wagner. Pass now, lead over to the left side. That's number 11 for the Red Knights, Sydney Dries, the senior captain. Nice pass to number 9. That is Mary Zavril. You may know her from our hockey broadcast over the last couple of years. And now number 4 with it, Tilly Wolf. Also a stellar lacrosse player for Benilde. And Benilde in control here since the beginning, 4 minutes into the first half, and that pass just gets past number 7 for the Red Knights. That's Elizabeth Dietzen, the senior midfielder, and that goes out of bounds. So possession will go to Cooper. With the ball for Cooper, the Hawks, is number 12. That's Kira Snapko, and she'll do the honors. So Cooper just trying to get some sort of offense going here. That ball gets deflected in front by number 2, Ashton Lowenberg. And out of bounds, and possession towards the Red Knights. They are up here early, 3-0 with 35 minutes to go here, first half. Now in the corner, that's Wagner. She centers the ball in the middle. Played by number 11, Sydney Dries. Shot by Zavril, blocked in front. Now picked up by number 7 for the Red Knights, that's Dietzen. And now picked up by the goaltender for the Hawks. And she'll try to get something going here, and she'll punt it here to the near side. And played by number 11, Dries, out of bounds, so possession will go to the Hawks. In the near side, that's number 6, Ella Camp, the junior forward, and now intercepted almost by number 2, Lowenberg, the senior. And now picked up by number 7, that's Elizabeth Dietzen. Dietzen now to the far side. Ball still controlled by the Red Knights. Now almost intercepted there by number 10. That's Jace Herman for the Hawks. Now on the left side, coming in, number 11, Sydney Dries. Dries still with it. Just having her way with that ball. Now gives it to number 6. That's Avery Richardson. And look at the great footwork and the ball dribbling by the Red Knights here. The ball comes in, and that's a nice save by the Hawks goaltender. As we approach 34 minutes, there's that replay, and she reaches high, and nice save by her, wasn't it? Okay, now here comes Cooper. Now here's a chance with number 8. That is Emma Dyson. And it's intercepted and taken away by Elizabeth Dietzen. Now on the far side, that's Wagner, 17, centering pass intended back to Dietzen. And now with it is number 2, Lowenberg for the Red Knights. Now on the near side, number 9, Mary Zavril. Zavril with it. Pass to number 11, that is Sydney Dries. Dries now, cross field pass, trying to get it, and she does complete it, I thought, to Wagner, and she was unable to control it. It goes out of bounds, and the possession will go back to the Cooper Hawks. And our score here with 33 minutes approximately left. You can see it there in our screen. As you look at the football team in the background, practicing for their game coming up probably tomorrow night. And now the Hawks will try to get possession. They've very rarely so far early on had the ball in the Red Knight zone. That's number 21 for the Hawks, Faith Holmes, the sophomore. And she gets it out to about the 40-yard line. Ball still possession and taken away there nicely by number 3. That's Katie Velez, the junior for the Hawks. And now she comes down the left side. But there on defense, number 13 for the Red Knights. That's Avery Junker, the captain, takes it away. But she's getting pressured by Velez. Nice job there by Velez for the Hawks. Now the ball comes back out to number 2, Lowenberg. Lowenberg at the middle of the court, or I should say the field. Lead pass, trying to get it ahead, and she does successfully to number 6. That is Richardson. Now Richardson pulls back, gets it over to number 11, Dries. Dries now with it. Comes into the middle of the field. She might have an opening there, takes a shot, and just deflected. What a great save there by the Hawks, and also at the same time, what a great play by Dries. Look at this athletic skill. She saw the opening and almost got that goal, but for that great save by the Hawks goaltender. Great soccer action there, regardless of who's going to win this game. That is great entertainment. It's going to result in a corner kick on that far right side. That's number 11, Dries now. And here she comes in with it. Goes right to the penalty box. Blocked there by Cooper. Played there almost by number 13, Junker. And now it comes out of bounds on the side. Possession flag goes to the Red Knights. Clock still winding down here. Plenty of time in the first half. 31, 32 minutes to go. Now the throw in for the Red Knights. Beautiful night here, 77 degrees. It is humid, but what a gorgeous night here on the last day of September in St. Louis Park on this gorgeous campus of Benilde. Now number 13 with it. That is Junker. Now to the near side to Zavril, number 9. Zavril comes to the right side, gets deflected in front. She still follows it up, and now it gets pushed back out into the Benilde zone, but there to pick it up. And now all the way back to the goaltender for the Red Knights. That is number 28, Natalie Tennyson, the senior. She hasn't seen too much activity on her side of the field there for sure. Now here come the Red Knights. Nice lead pass attempt there, trying to get it to number 3 was Maddie Shannon. But the Hawks were there to intercept it, and they pushed the ball back into the Red Knights zone. That's number 4, Tilly Wolf, and she gets it back to Tennyson. Now to the near side, in their own side of the field, Zavril quickly to number 11, that is Dries. Nice pass ahead to number 2, Lowenberg. Now Lowenberg, plenty of room here on the left side. She comes in, pass, and the give and go attempt. She has it right by the goal line, and no one there, and there's a whistle, and the clock continues to run. We're now below 30 minutes, and that'll change possession to the Cooper Hawks.
Offside, Red Knights.
Offsides was the call. And offsides, obviously, is when the player gets behind the last defender before the ball gets there. So the ball in the offense, the offsides line is always moving, unlike hockey, which is the blue line on either side. The offsides line is constantly moving, which makes it difficult to call and anticipate for the referees and the players for that matter. They've got to really time it. Okay, now back underway here, play 3-0 Benilde. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube. You can always find these broadcasts there and also on their website. And now Benilde, 3-0 lead. Although they got those 3 quick goals, they have slowed down. Now there's a lead. Is that offsides? And no, they didn't call that offsides. Now number 3 with it. That's Maddie Shannon. Shannon with it. Nice lead pass. Tried to get it ahead to number 6, Richardson, but the Hawks doing a lot better job defensively. Nice move there by number 8, Emma Dyson for the Hawks. But now the Red Knights come away with it. There's Zavril. Nice play there by number 11, Dries. And now Zavril on the left side, picking up speed, takes the corner. Now she's got a chance, trying to get a pass, and now coming over to thwart that was number 21, Faith Holmes for the Hawks. And we have a whistle and the ball out of bounds, and the possession will go back to the Cooper Hawks. Again, they are 0-9 coming in here against the 11-0 Red Knights. A very tall order here for the Hawks, obviously. But They will take their chance here. They've had no shots on goal so far. They've been playing defense the whole time here since the beginning. And that is number 12 with it, Kira Snapko, and intercepted right away by the Red Knights. Now to number 3, Shannon. Shannon now pass to 2, that's Lowenberg. Lowenberg back to Zavril. Zavril back to Lowenberg. She couldn't quite handle the pass and intercepted nicely with a spin move. Was number 10 for the Hawks. That's Jace Herman, the senior midfielder. Now to Dries. Dries now. Centering pass in the middle. Goalie comes out and makes the deflection, but that's going to result in a corner kick for Dries on the left side. Boy, that goaltender for the Hawks is really keeping him in this match to degree. She couldn't quite handle the rebound, but nice job just sticking her neck out there and deflecting that scoring opportunity. But now Dries from the left side. The corner kick comes in right in the middle. And deflecting it for the Hawks nicely was number 16, Claire Snapko. And now the ball out near midfield for the Hawks, and that is number 3, Katie Velez. Velez playing very well for the Cooper Hawks today. Now taken right away by the Red Knights. And it is going to be a long night for the Cooper Hawks, isn't it? Now number 17, Wagner. To the center of the field, trips there just a little bit. That was Richardson. Now to number 2, Lowenberg. And lead pass for Dries. No offsides calls, maybe a little too far. She may have backed off because she knew it was going to be offsides. It was hard to tell from my vantage point. And the goaltender for the Hawks gets it out to about the 40. Now the Hawks come away with it, but it's intercepted by Zavril. She gets it to number 7, Dietzen. Dietzen now to the right side to number 17. That is Ava Wagner. And Wagner tried to get in, but it gets intercepted and kicked back out by Kira Snapko for the Hawks. And that is number 12, Kira Snapko.
Offside, Red Knights.
Offsides on the Red Knights. So they're playing very aggressively here, as they should. And after getting 3 quick goals right away, they've slowed down just a little bit. And now the Hawks with a free kick from their deep in their own zone. They get it past the 50, the midfield. Now played by number 24, that's Alice Madsen, the senior. And taken away easily by number 19, Kaya Ballinger, the senior defender. Now the Red Knights 11-0, and boy, do they look all of that so far, just dominating here in this Metro West Conference game. And now here comes number 11, Sydney Dries. Dries taking her, oh, that's number 6 with it now, Richardson. Now coming over to help her out is Lowenberg. Good defense and pressure being applied by Caden Camp, the senior for the Hawks. Now bringing it into the Hawks zone, that was number 17, Wagner. Lead pass into the corner, racing for it, and just catches it in time. What great hustle, Wagner. She tries to center it, deflected though by the Hawks. Ball still loose in front. And the Hawks get possession and clear the zone, but it's quickly picked up there by number 4, Tilly Wolf, as she puts it right back in their zone to Lowenberg, number 2. Now to number 7, that is Dietzen. Dietzen with it, over to the right side. That's number 19. Ballinger. Now back to Wagner, 7. Or excuse me, Dietzen, 7. And the ball trickles away and picked up by the goaltender, number 97. She has her work cut out for her, does she not? But she's played very well despite giving up those 3 goals. Of late, she's played well, made some key saves. Now she kicks it out to the near side to number 8, Emma Dyson, and there is number 11, Dries, to take it almost away. But here the Hawks still have possession. That's number 10, Herman. Lead pass, now taken away by Tilly Wolf. Nice soft pass to Lowenberg at midfield as she gets it over to the right side to Wagner, number 17. Now Ballinger. Now to number 3, that is Maddie Shannon. Shannon, lead pass to Dries. She comes right in. She shoots off the top of the crossbar and in for goal number 4. And what a beautiful play that was. Great pass, great shot there by Dries. Let's watch how this transpired. Started with Ballinger to number 19, then to Shannon.
Scoring for the Red
Number
Knights.
3, and look at that
Number
beautiful
11,
lead pass. She goes
Sydney
right
Dries.
by 2 of the defenders, and here comes Dries all alone and beats the goaltender right under the crossbar. Nothing the goaltender could do on that one, and now it's 4-0 as we look at Dries, the senior, and it is a clinic that is being put on here at the McQuinn Athletic Center. So back underway, 23 minutes remaining, first half. And now here comes Cooper's number 7, Caden Camp. Camp with it.
No on the
This
field
is their
for the
best
Hawks.
foray into the Benilde zone, and then quickly
5,
they take
Mike
it away.
Armstead.
I think the question is will Cooper even get
Number
a shot on
16,
goal? I don't mean that to be
Snapco.
mean or
And the number
disparaging,
10,
but
Jake
I think it's something to
Cumberland.
think about as we're watching this game. Just an interesting thing to keep you interested in the match. Will Cooper get a shot on goal? As the goaltender, Natalie Tennyson, the loneliest person in St. Louis Park, is the goaltender for Benilde tonight at the McQuinn Athletic Complex. Okay, now here comes Zavra on the left side. Back to Dries, number 11. And that's maybe how we should be keeping score. Will Cooper get a shot on net? That is my question tonight. Okay, now here comes Zavra on the left side. Nice pass, blows by the defender. Quick shot and a nice save there by the Cooper goaltender, who is probably the busiest person in St. Louis Park tonight, is the Cooper goaltender. She kicks it out. She will be one tired person at the end of this match. That I can guarantee you. Okay, now number 7, that is Dietzen. To the far side, Ballinger struggling a little bit. And there's the number 4, that is Natalie Ora, playing well. And now intercepted easily by Benilde's number 13. That is Avery Junker, the captain. Now on the far side, blowing by the right side, chance. Centering pass to Dietzen, another great save by 97 for the Cooper Hawks. And she is something to watch there. So those are the 2 interesting things to entertain you in this match, is the goaltender right there. Look at that save. My goodness.
Into the game for the Hawks, number
You
18.
have to be impressed with her play, don't you?
Jean.
And now we have substitutions. We'll bring those along as they touch the ball. It's easier for me to do it that way. Benilde up 4-0. There is a mercy rule. That's the
Corner
other
kick, Red
side, I
Knights.
think, bet, or for lack of a better phrase. When will they get to the mercy rule? If they do. Now the corner kick. Inside, number 16 plays it there. That's Bailey Skahan for the Red Knights. One of the substitutions. And now we'll have a
No on the field
free
for the Red
kick,
Knights,
and it'll
number
be
20.
done by number 16.
Kayla
That's
Smart.
Claire Snapko, the senior. A couple of Snapkos
Number
on the
8,
Cooper
Brooklyn
Hawks,
Miller.
obviously related. Now intercepted by
Number
number 12. That's
12,
Lauren
Lauren
Hillens. Now checking into the game.
Number 16.
Good
Bailey
that the Red Knights are
Skahan.
going to their bench. Obviously, with the advantage here, just looking at their records, you want to give all your players as much experience as
Number
you can. As we
14,
watch number 14,
Kristen
that's
Doherty.
Kristen Doherty, the junior. And now the Hawks try to get it into the Red Knight zone, but it's taken away quickly there by Avery Junker.
Number
Now Junker
22, Abby Garvin's also on
over
the
to
field
number
for the Red
20. That is Kayla Smart, who checked in. And the ball goes out of bounds, and this is the furthest forward position for the Hawks that I can remember here in the first half. That's number 15 to throw it in, Elir Zimmerman, the sophomore for the Hawks. So a little bit of an opportunity for them to see if they can get a shot on goal. And now taken away by number 14, Kristen Doherty. Doherty now with it still at midfield, goes to the right side. Her lead pass intercepted by the Hawks. And now number 16 with it. That is Claire Snapko. Snapko now with it. And now on the left side, is that Velez? And the quick shot, and there's a shot on goal for the Hawks. So that is progress. If you're a Hawks fan, or just a fan in general of athletics, taken by number 4, Natalie Orr. So good progress there for the Hawks. And if I'm their coach, you gotta applaud that and keep being enthusiastic about that kind of progress. Next time, let's see if they can get another shot on goal and maybe get a goal against Benilde. Clearly is the dominant team here as they're quickly now back in the Hawk zone. And now we have a whistle. And as I look at the clock, we're now below 20 minutes here in half number 1. And now a free kick for the Red Knights, and they are close in. Dangerous opportunity if you're a Hawk fan, and a great opportunity here if you're a Red Knight fan. At the 15-yard line. And they lofted in there, much like a soft corner kick, I would say. Just a gorgeous night here in St. Louis Park. Summer weather, now taken by number 12. That is Lauren Hillens. A little congested in the middle. Ball comes back out. And played there by number 15. That's Grace Horsey, the sophomore who's checked in. Now played by number 12, Hillens. On the far side. Taken away by the Hawks, number 2. That is, well, I don't have a name for number 2, unfortunately. But taken away by her all the same, and now she still plays it ahead. Now picked off and intercepted by number 13, Junker. And the lead pass to number 4, that is Tilly Wolf. Look at the nice passing by the Red Knights. Now on the left side with a chance. That was number 18 playing it, Cassie Gagne, the senior. And now the Hawks come away with it. Lead pass, but intercepted by number 20. That is Kayla Smart. Coming right in there is a goal. Are they going to allow that? I think they are. That's going to be goal number 5 for the Red Knights. And let's see who got that as we look at the replay. Just coming right in there. That was number 10 that's going to get the goal, Kaya Gillian, the sophomore.
Scoring for the Red Knights, number 10, Kaya Gillian.
That is going to be goal number 5 for the Red Knights. That goal comes with 18:09 remaining
for the Hawks,
in
number 11,
the first half.
Bonner.
Just another dominating performance here by the Red Knight Girls Soccer Club in this West Metro matchup. Go to the center circle for the kickoff. That's actually what they call it in soccer. Obviously not the same kind of kickoff as American football. And doing the honors will be number 11. That's Lizzie Monner, the freshman. Now the ball played to the far side by number 15. That's Grace Horshish. I don't think I'm pronouncing her name right. I'm going to have to ask my friend Mick over here on the left side how to pronounce that girl's name. How do you pronounce her name, Mick? Number 15. Horsch. Thank you. I like to get the pronunciations right. So Grace Horsch in the match there, number 15, and now the ball. On the far side, played by number 16, that's Claire Snapko. Boy, she showed a leg there getting it quickly, but boy, it's almost like a pinball machine. It comes right back at them, and now here come the Red Knights on the run. 3-on-4. Now the lead pass on the left side, ahead, and nice interception there by the Hawks. That was number 15, putting her leg in there dangerously, Alir Zimmerman, and now taken back away by number 20, Kayla Smart. Boy, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Kayla Smart is a relative of mine. I think she's my cousin's daughter. I wonder if she's here. We'll see. I'm almost certain of it. Okay. Now the throw in.
Number 22, Abby Garvin.
To number 20, Kayla Smart. Played now by number 10. That's Kaya Gillian. Now on the far side, number 15 again, that's Grace Horsch. And to the far side, centering pass. taken away by the Hawks, but not taken back right away again by the Red Knights. So back and forth we go. Now Smart, lead pass in there. Played by number 16, that's Scan, Bailey Scan, the senior. And down goes the Hawk player, played there by number 22, that's Abby Garvin, the junior. As I look at the clock, we're at 15 minutes here. Just under 16 minutes here, first half. Our score 5-0, and now the goaltender for Cooper. Wish I could get a name for her. She's really played very well for the Hawks. The score could be a lot worse if it wasn't for her. That is for sure.
Now on the field for the Hawks.
And I also
14,
encourage everyone, whoever's watching,
Stella Fresno.
we're going to have senior night tonight, and I think we'll be with you at halftime, broadcasting that and commenting on it. As we're already nearing the end of the fall season, and now Smart comes over to play it out of bounds. She hands it off to number 22, that's Abby Garvin. She quickly throws it into number 12, that's Lauren Hillens. Hillens now ahead. And played by number 8, I believe that is. Number 8 is Brooklyn Miller, the sophomore. So clearly, Coach Scott Helling Christie going to his bench here. 11-0 team against an 0-9 team. They're up 5-0 here, first half, and I think that's a great thing to give all his players as much experience as possible. If not for now, in the future. Now here come the Hawks. They only have one shot on goal all afternoon here. And now stolen nicely there. Beautiful footwork displayed by Abby Garvin, the junior. Now back to Smart. And over to number 13, that's Avery Junker. Junker with a nice nifty pass ahead to number 10. That is Gillian. And now on the far side, and it goes out of bounds off of number 12 for the Red Knights, Hillens, and that'll give the possession flag to Cooper. And number 7 for the Hawks will throw it in, that's Caden Camp.
Now on the field for the Hawks, number 12, Kira Snapko. Throw in for the Hawks was number 7.
Ball now played by number 8 for the Red Knights, Brooklyn Miller. Pass to number 14, Kristen Doherty. Nice nifty pass, but intercepted beautifully by number 16, Claire Snapko for the Hawks. And now the ball out of bounds, possession towards the Red Knights. Quickly to throw it in, Abby Garvin. Now Garvin with it. She plays catch with number 18, Cassie Gagne. Now taken away nicely. What a nice move there by that Hawks player. That was number 7, Caden Camp. So the Hawks have some talent, but just overall, not quite at the same level. Look at that nice play by Smart. Now here comes Kayla Smart. Quick, nice pass to the right side. This could be a chance for the Red Knights. Coming in on the left side, number 18, Gagne. Gagne, centering pass, but only there is the Hawk player to complete it away. And now the goaltender, 97, comes up and smartly takes it away. Another beautiful play by her. As we now are just under 12 and a half minutes to go. She'll punt it to the left side. Played by number 10, Kyla Gillian.
Number 18.
And taken away right away by the Red Knights. Played by number 12 this time, Lauren Hillens. Now on the far side. Coming in, number 10, Gillian. Centering pass. Played by number 14, that is Doherty. Lead pass now, nice nifty play there by number 16, Scahan. And that ball goes out of bounds. Look at that nifty pass and the quick shot, deflected slightly and just over the crossbar. Near miss there by Lauren Hillens. But great soccer action here on ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube. Again, my name is Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us on this beautiful late afternoon on September 30th. 80 degrees sunny day. It's mid-70s right now, a bit humid, but just perfect conditions for doing anything outdoors, especially in Minnesota this time of year. Just gorgeous. Leaves are starting to change around here. Not quite at their peak, but I'd say in a week or two they will be around here, and it'll just be a gorgeous setting for any athletic event. Okay, lead pass. And it goes nowhere for the Red Knights as we're now under 11 minutes here, half number one. As their goaltender kicks it out. Now playing it for the Red Knights, and that centering pass intercepted by number 7 for the Hawks, Caden Camp, and quickly taken away again by the Red Knights, as they are just dominating time of possession with the ball. Look at that nifty move by the Red Knights, coming right in. Lead pass, and a chance, couldn't quite handle it. Now a collision, and hopefully both players are okay. They both got up right away, but a good defensive play. There was number 16, and just couldn't quite handle it well enough was Bailey Scahan, and number 21 for the Hawks came over Faith Holmes to make sure. Good defense by the Hawks, but it's going to result in a corner kick for the Red Knights, and that is Kayla Smart. 5-0 lead, and that shot hooks in out of bounds. And that will result in a turnover, and the ball will go back to the Cooper Hawks. Clock continues to wind down here. 5-0 lead for the Red Knights. And the Hawks will set up a kick, and number 16, rather than the goaltender, Claire Snapko. Not to be confused with Kira Snapko. Claire is the senior, number 16. Kira, number 12, is the sophomore. And Claire gets it. Nice kick out there, almost all the way to midfield. What a strong leg she displayed there. And so far, Cooper only has one shot on goal that I can recall. And as I try to set up one of the reasons to keep watching, unless you're a family member or a scout for a Division I, II, or III program, is will Cooper get another shot on goal? They did get one quite a while ago. And now here comes Cooper. Nice tackle of the ball there by number 16 for the Hawks, Claire Snapko. Clearly is one of their stronger players, playing well tonight despite their 5-0 deficit. And now they'll throw it in, and that is Snapko. And you've got to have appreciation for a team like the Hawks. You know, they're 0-9, yet, you know, they're not sulking over there, and that's one of the great things, right, about, not to pontificate, who am I, but I mean, really great to see their resilience and keeping their head up and playing hard. Just one of the great things about high school sports, those types of life lessons, they just keep going. And there's a centering pass, gets by the defense, and now a chance for number 18, Cassie Gonier, and now a whistle. And I think they called offsides there. As I look at the clock, now we're below 8 minutes here in half number one. And there'll be a free kick for the Hawks at about the 23-yard line. And that, again, is number 16, Claire Snapko, clearly the leader and soul of this team. And the ball comes over to the near side, tried to get it to number 24, Alice Madsen. She was unable to handle it, and that results in a turnover. And now here come the Red Knights, and they're getting aggressive. Ball just gets by, trying to lead it ahead to number 14, Doherty, but she was unable to catch up with it, and the goaltender got it. Now it's taken right away again by Kaya Gillian. And now kick to center, blocked back by Tilly Wolf. Played by the Hawks, number 6, Ella Camp. So Cooper's number 12 gets deflected in front. And really tough play there by Bailey Scahan, showing no fear, going face to face with the defender for Cooper, Claire Snapko. Showing great toughness. But with 6:20 and counting to go here, first half, now the Hawks will have a free kick deep in their own zone. And boy, they have not controlled the ball over midfield for very much this afternoon. Now the ball comes out of bounds. And now the Hawks will have an opportunity here. Late here, as we approach late here in the first half, they'll get a throw-in, I believe, and now there's substitutions.
Into the game for the Hawks.
By the Hawks.
Number 5, Maya Korstad. Number 7.
And the clock will continue to run while they do these substitutions. That's number 6, that'll throw it in. Ella Camp quickly gets it ahead to Velez. Number 3, playing it for the Hawks. Number 5, Maya Korstad. And now coming away with it for the Red Knights, number 12, Lauren Hillens. Hillens now, and over to the right side, trying to split the defense, but good defense there by the Hawks. There was 3 against 1. Headed now to the middle, and played nicely by the Hawks across midfield. That was number 15, Ilir Zimmerman. Now lead pass to number 14, Doherty. Headed there by number 7 for the Hawks, and kicking it away and out of danger was number 8, Emma Dyson for the Hawks. Now on the near side for the Red Knights. Again, that's 22, Abby Garvin. Tried to get it to number 18, Gonier. A little miscommunication. Now the Hawks have possession briefly. Now 22 with it is Garvin. And it goes out of bounds. Possession will go back to the Hawks. They'll throw it in here quickly, and now there's 4.5 minutes to go here, half number 1. Quick moving first half here.
Throwing Red Knights.
Remember to stay tuned for senior night. We'll be broadcasting that. And there's quite a few seniors. There's a bunch of posters. I look over to my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many, Paul? 13 seniors we're going to be honoring, so please stay around. It's such a special year when you're a senior in high school. We can all remember all those times, and when you graduate from high school, they really send you off with a lot of positive vibes as you go to college or wherever you go in the work world, technical school, whatever your choices are. And of course, graduation isn't for quite a while, but it is a graduation of sorts when you're playing a fall sport. Now a chance here for number 15, the quick shot, and she couldn't do enough with it. That was Grace Horsch, the sophomore, with a chance, but there was a defender right there coming over quickly, just enough to thwart her. You gotta appreciate the hustle of number 12, Kira Snapko. Just stopped a goal from happening there, in my opinion. And that's the kind of resilience I love to see here, doing this kind of work as a broadcaster for high school sports. So much fun and inspirational to watch. Now here comes the Cooper Hawks, and now it's taken right away by these Red Knights. Number 22 with it, Garvin. Pass now to number 14, that is Hillens. Or no, Doherty, excuse me. Doherty now kicks it back out. And that pass taken away nicely by number 7, Caden Camp. You know, the Hawks are not a terrible team. They just don't have, I don't know how, just the overall, I guess, talent would be the best way I could present it. But they have some nice players that play very well. But just overall talent is really the difference here, isn't it? Okay, now to the near side, number 22, Abby Garvin. I look at the clock, nearing 2 minutes. I'm sure the Red Knights, they haven't scored in a while. They'd like to get another goal, as the Cooper Hawks have really tightened up their defense here after giving up 3 quick goals. I would say, like, in the first 2 or 3 minutes, they've only given up 2 in the remaining 38. But that clearly is all they can really seem to muster, is just tightening their defense, as they really have not had a serious threatening scoring opportunity
for the
in
Hawks.
the least. The one shot
Number
on goal
4,
was from
Nadia
way out
Orr.
on the far side. And some might even argue whether it was a legitimate shot on goal, but the goaltender did have to play it. Poor Natalie Tennyson is just standing down there. Oh, there's a quick shot and a goal. As I was blabbering on there, that is number 14, Doherty. Gets that 6th goal with 1:35 to go here in half number one. Let's see how this transpired. And look at that nice, nifty pass. And look at the speed by Doherty to catch up to it.
Number 14,
and the goaltender for the Hawks had no chance. But I have to give so much credit to number 12, Lauren Hillens, with that pretty pass. And then the ability of Doherty to recognize it and just showed great talent in her ability to accelerate and catch up to it, blow by the defenders, and just there was nothing for the goaltender to do there. So that shot, that goal, number 6, comes with 1:35 to go in the first half. There is a mercy rule at 7. Question is, there's Smart playing it to the near side, number 22, Abby Garvin. And it's out of bounds, and the possession will go to the Hawks as we're approaching 1 minute to go here in the first half. Throw in by the Hawks.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
And now Mick, the PA announcer, super talented guy, long time announcing 1 minute to go. Now number 10 with it, Gillian. Lead pass. Now played by number 14, Doherty. Now number 12 with it, that is Hillens. Now Cooper, that's Velez with it. She's got talent here, Velez. Watch her go. She'll be caught up, she's about to get triple team. Velez still with it. And it's taken away easily though by Grace Horsch. Now to the near side, I look at the clock, 12 seconds to go. Can the Red Knights get another shot on goal? Nice defense there by the Hawks, number 5. Korstad will probably eliminate that possibility. A Smart plays it. I look at the clock, 1 second to go here, and there is the siren signifying the end of half number 1. Our score after one half of play, Benilde 6, Cooper 0, but stay around during halftime as we have senior night, and hang around. And we'll stay up here, but we're just gonna let it be quiet, enjoy the beautiful field there. As we watch them set up here for senior night, I'm gonna take a breath.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Back. Are we still up, Paul? Okay. So thank you for allowing me to take a deep breath there. And now we're going to honor seniors for Benilde-St. Margaret's. It's always a fun time. Usually the parents are involved, and just great sentiments all around. And I have a nice program here with lots of information regarding each of these seniors as I look out there. That's number 12. And my program doesn't necessarily have them the same order, but as I look left to right, you can see the girls down there. They'll all be graduating next year, assuming they pass their classes, but of course I'm sure they will. And number 12, that's Lauren, although I don't know, why is she there? 'Cause number 12 on my program is a sophomore. But maybe she's just hanging out. I don't know what to say about that. So already confusion on my part here. But we'll just wait for the official. Actually, they're not the seniors. They're the non-seniors, and they're just there in support. Okay, I get it. Yeah, the seniors in the corner, they're blocked from me. Oh yeah, they're way over there with their parents. These are the underclassmen that are there in support. Hello. I don't always get the program.
Since we have another half of soccer coming, we'll get to our first senior, number 19, Kaya Ballinger.
All right, number 19, Kaya Ballinger. I have called her name a ton tonight. Playing very well. Her parents are Kevin and Sarah Ballinger. Her favorite soccer memory, winning the section final last year despite all the setbacks COVID presented. Fun fact about her, she says, I love to cook, and she'd really like to thank her family, friends, and coaches for the support they give her on and off the field every day. And her future plans are to attend college. Okay, now that is number 7, Elizabeth Dietzen, and her parents, Mark and Christina Dietzen. I'm obviously not going to get in all the words that I have in this program, so I'll just kind of stick to maybe the parents and their names. And just look at the smiles. Pure joy there, isn't it? You can so feel it. Okay, that is number 11, Sydney Dries. She's got at least a couple goals with her parents.
Sydney's fun fact is she loves tacos. Sydney would like to thank her family for always supporting her and leading her to where she is today.
And I don't know, Paul, can they hear the PA announcer? A little bit, okay. So I'll try to fill in that. I don't want to overtalk him if the home audience can hear that. But that is Sydney Dries, number 11, Tom and Stephanie Dries. And I think I know Tom. I think he's a court reporter in Hennepin County.
Avery's parents are Mike and Lori.
Certainly looks familiar. Okay, that is number 13, Avery Junker. She also plays hockey. And those are her parents, Mike and Lori Junker. And I've been calling her name for years now in several sports.
She'd also like to thank her parents and family for always being her biggest
And
fan.
what are her plans? Go to college, study history, English, political science, and she'd love to go to law school. Hey, that's what I did. Oh, no, don't do it. No, she should go to law school. If you want to do it, obviously go to law school, of course.
Next is number 2, Ashton Lowenberg.
Next is number 2, Ashton Lowenberg. And there are her parents, Rick and Holly Lowenberg.
Ashton would like to thank all of her past and current coaches.
And I will just go right to her future plans. She wants to go to college, hopefully majoring in biology, and eventually go to PA school to become a physician's assistant.
Ashton's future plans include going to college to study biology and eventually go to PA school.
And there she is, and nice picture, and just such a great time for the parents. You know, raising their kids, 18 years.
Number 6, Avery Richardson.
And now that is number 6, Avery Richardson. And her parents, Kirky Schultz and Tom Sadowski.
Fun fact about Avery is she can't miss with an
And her future plans, she wants to study fashion business management in college and potentially in New York City. Can't blame her for that. Great city, great energy there. And there she is, Avery Richardson, number 6. And I've called her name tonight plenty here in the first half.
Next is number 3, Maddie Shannon.
Now next, Maddie Shannon.
Are Chad and Sarah.
And her parents there are Chad and Sarah Shannon.
2 bunnies, Bean and Coco.
And her future plans is she'll be furthering her education and soccer career at the University of Minnesota. So she is going to be playing varsity soccer for the U. That is a big time thing to play Division I sports. And she, as she says in her program, she's super excited, and who can blame her? What a privilege and a grateful opportunity to do that. Now number 28, that is Natalie Tennyson, the loneliest person in St. Louis Park tonight. She's faced 1 shot tonight, and those are her parents, Nate and Erica Tennyson.
Biggest supporters and always challenging her to do her
And
best.
what a fun time for all of them and the family, isn't it? And her future plans, my goal is to work in the medical field someday. And boy, during these times of COVID, do we need more people and competent people in the medical field. And now we're looking at number 17. That's Ava Wagner, and I probably called her name tonight more than any other in the first half. And those are her parents, Tom and Nicole. No, excuse me, Chris and Shelley Wagner. And I love her answer for future plans. Still working on it. That's good. You know what? It's good to be in the question. The answers will come from within as to what her next steps will be. And good for her to being honest about that. Being in the question, I like that answer.
Number 4.
And now number 4, Tilly Wolf. And boy, last year in the lacrosse, she is a superstar in lacrosse. I happened to get to know her father as he would hang around the press box here. Great family there. That's Tom and Nicole Wolf. And her future plans are college, not sure where yet. And she's got time. It's only September 30th. And it's good. Just enjoy your high school experience because it'll be over before she knows it.
Mary's parents are Jim and Joanna.
And now, is that Mary Zavril? Let's see.
Mary would like to thank her family for always being there.
No,
for
number
her,
9.
along the way.
Okay.
There's no way Mary
I
could be
don't
where she
have
is today
her.
without her
Let's
family.
see.
They
Number
mean the world
9.
to
That is Mary Zavril.
Mary will be attending the University of St. Thomas to continue her education.
So she's going to go to St. Thomas, and I don't see her in my program here, but I've called Mary Zavril's name, especially in hockey. She is oh, there she is. Her parents are Jim and Johanna Zavril, and she's going to go to St. Thomas. I went to St. John's, but I'll forgive her for that. Okay, number 18 now checking in as a senior is Cassie Gagne.
Cassie's future plans include attending nursing school in college.
And she's going to go to nursing school in college, and there she is. A lot of seniors on this team. Boy, I'll tell you what.
Next is Bailey Scahan.
Next is Bailey Scahan.
Bailey's parents are John and Ellen.
And her parents are John and Ellen Scahan. And according to the program that I have here, she wants to attend college and study within the field of design. I assume that's fashion design, but I suppose that could be architecture as well. A nice round of applause for her. And there are the 13 seniors being honored at Benilde, and boy, you know, they have a 6-0 lead, although, Paul, I look at the scoreboard and somebody's a little slow at the switch over there because it says 5-0. Either we missed something, maybe a goal got nullified, or maybe they're missing something, but regardless, they've got a 5 or 6-0 lead here at the end of half number 1, and I encourage everyone to come back for half number 2, and also this is a doubleheader. We'll be bringing the boys Cooper matchup right after this, so stay tuned on ParkTV 16 Sports.
It costs so little to teach a child to love, and so much to teach him to hate. These simple but profound words from our founder have been guiding Boys Town in our work with kids and families for over a century. Today, the ideals of equality and respect are at the core of each parenting strategy you'll find at boystown.org/parenting. Whether you're a parent, grandparent, or guardian of a toddler, teen, or someone in between, we've got parenting guides, articles, videos, tools, and quick tips on a variety of subjects, all developed with love by Boys Town's experts.
Teach me respect.
Teach me patience.
Teach me kindness. Teach me love.
Visit boystown.org/magnet today to receive your Teach Love Magnet. It's a great reminder that the change we want to see in our world begins at home, and Boys Town is there to help along the way.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports. We are live broadcasting on YouTube. Girls Metro West Varsity Soccer featuring the Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret's and the Hawks of Robbinsdale Cooper just underway here, half number 2. If you're just joining us, that is not an accident. Benilde is up 6-0, but it's really not a surprise, is it? As they came into this match at 11-0 versus an 0-9-1 Cooper Hawks team. But the Hawks have been playing well. They gave up quick early goals, and then they played much better defense. But here we are. I am Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. And this is the first of a live doubleheader on YouTube. The guys are coming up. I did a game with them about a month ago, and that team is very good. I know they have a couple losses, but really spectacular to watch. So underway here in the second half. The Red Knights are going left to right. And the Hawks are going right to left. They're in the white uniforms. The Red Knights are in the red uniforms. And we're about to begin here in the second half. And we're maybe one goal from the mercy rule. There's been some discussion up here in the press box whether they get to 7, whether or not that will trigger the mercy rule. And the mercy rule, of course, is that it'll be running time, but it's mostly running time anyways. But here we are underway. Let's see if the Hawks, they only have one shot on goal. And one of the ways I've been trying to frame this match is obviously the Red Knights are going to win it with a 6-0 lead and an 11-0 record. But can the Hawks, A, get another shot on goal? And I don't mean that with any meanness at all. And secondly, can they get a goal? And if I was their coach, that would be how I would frame it with the players too. You know, let's be realistic about who we are and where we are as a program, but let's try to show improvement. And here they come right now. Their best foray into the offensive zone. That is number 22 for the Hawks. As she brought that ball in there dribbling, and I thought that was the best foray they've had in there because the one shot they had on net was from pretty far out. And although this didn't result in a shot on goal, it was, I'd say, their furthest penetration into the Red Knight zone. But now they come back away with it. And that to the near side is number 19, Kaya Ballinger. And she gets it over to the far left side as the sun starts to set here. And now on the far side, that looks like Zavril, lead pass, centered, gets deflected in front by the Hawks. Now comes over to the near side. And another centering pass, and the goaltender for the Hawks comes away with it, and that is a different goaltender now. That first half goaltender, I think that's a great move to take her out of it. She really worked hard and played very well despite giving up those 6 goals. That really wasn't indicative of her skill. Just a very overpowering Red Knight team that she is up against. And now number 2, that's Ashton Lowenberg. Into the near side, number 17, that is Ava Wagner. Played by number 6, Avery Richardson. Now on the far side, played by Zavril. The little give and go attempt, now played again by number 6, Richardson. As the starters seem to be in there to start the second half, that's number 2, Lowenberg. Lowenberg being guarded closely, and nice defense there by the Hawks. And you got to give credit to where credit's due. That was number 7 for the Hawks, Caden Camp. I've called her name several times in the first half. Now number 4 with it. That is Natalia, I should say, Ore for the Hawks. And now nice steal there from Wolf. And that again that's Velez. And I've liked her play too for the Hawks. And now they're showing a lot more fortitude here on offense, just a little bit. But then again, the Red Knights come right back away with it. Now at midfield, that's number 7, Dietzen. Lead pass on the far side. Played by Zavril and kicked out of bounds, but I think we're gonna have a corner kick if I saw that correctly. That was number 9, Zavril. And yes, it is gonna be a corner kick, and she'll give way to number 11, Sydney Dries, and she'll do the honors from that far corner on just a beautiful night here. The sun's starting to set behind us, and the shadow's gonna come in. The lights are still off, and now here comes number 11, Dries, right in the middle, kicked out by Cooper, and then played by number 7 for Cooper Camp. And the Hawks do a nice job defending that, and now on the near side is that Ore, Natalia, nice move on the inside, then gives the ball up to her teammate. That's number 7, Camp. Camp now tried to get it ahead back to Ore, but it got knocked out of bounds, but possession will remain with the Cooper Hawks. And they'll give it to number 13. That is Shevek. Number 13, just a freshman out there. She'll throw it in, try to get it to Ore. It goes out of bounds off Ore, and that's a quick turnover in favor of the Red Knights. And number 17 now, Ava Wagner, right there to force that turnover. And she quickly throws it in, tried to get it to Lowenberg. Now taken away by the Hawks, and they're at midfield. That's number 16. Once again, Claire Snapko, the senior. And now number 7 with the give and go. That is Camp with Snapco, and now taken away quickly again by the Red Knights. And that's Lowenberg with it. Nice turnaround pass across midfield. Now a lead pass and intercepted almost, but still in the possession of the Red Knights. Now a quick pass on the left side, lead on the far side. Is that Zavril? It is. Zavril with the ball, using her body to deflect the defender. Now quick pass, and she tried to get it to number 7, Dietzen, and just missed the mark. So a near miss opportunity for the Red Knights, but now they're back in business on offense. Kaya Ballinger. Ballinger now wide open, coming right into the right side. That is Dietzen. She's got all day to shoot and score. And she did, didn't she? Wide open on the right side, and that pass set her up. And great hustle by the Red Knights gives them the 7-0 lead, and that comes with 3-3-3-3. Here she comes, and number 13, Shevek, didn't even try to catch up to her. And that gave number 7, Dietzen, all the time in the world to just line up that shot and drill that 7th goal. So clock back underway. Nice goal there by the Red Knights as they're now up 7-0 here early in half number 2, 33 seconds, and now they're back to work again with the interception, number 3 this time for the Red Knights. That's Shannon. And now to the near side, Lowenberg. And ahead, and that was offsides, clearly. And the reason why she was offsides is because she was ahead of the last defender before the ball got to that spot. That's what offsides is, if I'm explaining that well. I don't think I quite, you can see, there she is. She's already ahead of the last defender. The ball has to get beyond the last defender before the offensive player can get the ball. That's what offsides is. Still don't think I'm explaining it right, but that's the best I can do right now. But that was a clear example of what offsides is, in case anyone's wondering, because it's not an easy concept to understand. Hockey, it's easy. The puck has to cross the blue line before the player gets in, but here the blue line is always changing based on where the last defensive player, and that doesn't mean the goalie, it's that anybody that's not the goalie. Okay, 32 minutes and change left, 7-0 here. We're watching the McQuinn Athletic Complex. I'm Robert Christensen. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. We're streaming live on YouTube, or you're watching it on delay on YouTube or at parktv.org. Glad you're with us. Now that's number 19, Kaya Ballinger. And it gets deflected out of bounds. Good defense by Cooper. And possession will remain with number 11, Sydney Dries, the captain. She quickly gets it in. And she does successfully to Dietzen, number 7. Now to the near far side, I should say. And that is number 11, Dries. And now Lowenberg in the middle. Looks like she might have an opportunity. She can get by the defender. Now she faces a double team, turns right around. And look at that ball control, the dribbling. Just a pleasure to watch that, to be honest. And now for the Red Knights, that is number 6. Look at that little turnaround move by Avery Richardson. Now to the near side, that is Ballinger, and the quick shot goes wide right and out of bounds, and that'll change possession arrow to the Cooper Hawks. As we look at that replay and the quick left-footed shot. All right, now. That is the goaltender, number 93, and I don't have a name for her either, unfortunately. But she is in substitution of 97. For anyone that's watching that's a Hawk fan, please forgive me for not knowing their names. But now the Hawks will try to kick it out of their territory and try to get their second shot on goal, because it's 7 real goals to 1 shot on goal for Cooper. And you got to cut them some slack. They're 0-9-1 coming in, and again, the Red Knights 11-0 coming in as I look at the clock. And I think we do have the mercy rule going on here. The clock is just going to continue to run. We're at 30 minutes to go here. Okay. We don't know what the mercy rule is, but the clock just continues to run anyway. It's usually pretty much running time under normal circumstances. Not that anyone really cares that much, but Benilde having a great night here, obviously. I'm just looking at their point totals. It's not their highest goal total this year. It'll give me the opportunity to talk about that. They beat Blake 9-0, and then they beat New Prague 9-0. They've beaten De La Salle 10-0. They've beaten St. Louis Park 6-0. They've beaten Matamidi 7-0. Sorry, I'm ignoring the play there. Chaska 8-0. Heck, I'm just noticing they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shutouts. Excuse me, my goodness. What a dominating performance. So it's going to be fun to watch these Benilde girls soccer. And now it's a lead pass, and that is not offsides. And here comes Lowenberg with the shot off the inside, left side. Oh my gosh, it did not go in. Wow. I thought that was for sure, and it just didn't hit the post quite how it should. She came right in. She had the whole net and hooked it.
Corner kick, red
and
knight.
it just bounced out. Wow, great camera work there by our ParkTV 16 sports camera operators. Beautiful job there, and now it's going to result in a corner kick, and that's going to come with 28.5 minutes left. Right inside, and down goes the Cooper player. You don't think it gets rough down there? It certainly does, as Claire Snapko hit the deck there. But now the Red Knights still looking for more goals as they take it over. And now that is 17 Wagner to the near side to number 4, Tilly Wolf. She gets it to Ballinger, number 19. Ballinger, lead pass, almost intercepted by Snapko, and she does wreck that play, but now picked off again by Wolf. And oh no, excuse me, that was Ballinger. Now Dietzen, the lead pass. Tried to get it to that was Dietzen. She tried to get it to her teammate. Now Ballinger with a quick shot, and the save, beautifully done by their goaltender. She just kind of knocked the ball down in front of her. Well played there. Look at that quick pass. That was what noticeable to me. And she got the quick shot off, but the goaltender, perfectly positioned, was able to get that. And now the lead pass to Zavril. And I've watched Mary Zavril, especially in hockey, just such a stellar player. And I can imagine she wants to get a goal tonight. And now she's going to come off the field, and now there's mass substitution for the Red Knights. So nice job there, I believe, by Scott Helling Christie, giving his starters there a good, 15 minutes here in the first half, and now it's time to give more experience to the underclassmen. And well done, I think, by Coach Helling Christie. Now the shot goes out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover in favor of Cooper. And again, let's just see if the Cooper girls here can get some sort of offense going here. And the lights are now on here at McQuinn Athletic Complex. This is the first of a doubleheader. The guys are coming up next. I'm really looking forward to seeing them play. I was unbelievably impressed by the first match I did. They were really a pleasure to broadcast. Just really good play there. So stay tuned and tune in for our second match tonight here from Benilde-St. Margaret's on ParkTV 16 Sports. Now here comes Cooper, intercepted by number 15, Grace Horsch. Out of the near side. That's number 15, Horsch, and intercepted. And now played by number 13. That's Avery Junker. And down on that far side, that is number 7 for Red Knights. She gets up right away, Elizabeth Dietzen, colliding with number 7 for the Hawks as we look at this replay. Right, oh, that's number 8 actually. Brooklyn Miller, forgive me for missing that. But number 12 now will get a free kick, as that's what the penalty will go against the Hawks. And she quickly puts it right in there, but goes right to the goaltender for the Hawks, and she'll run it out. And Will she give it up to Snapco, who sometimes likes to kick him off? Look at the smile on her face, just enjoying being outside, playing soccer on a gorgeous night. And that's what you like to see of all these players. Are they having fun, right? That is the main thing. Now here come the Red Knights, number 15, Grace Horsch. Over to number 13, Junker. Now on the far side, that's played by Kayla Smart, who I just got confirmation, she's like my second cousin out there. Her mother and I are first cousins, and that is her daughter. I don't know if she's at the game, but it would be nice to see her, and always a treat to run into I have a lot of relatives in the area. 24 grandchildren I am part of, so not the first time I've run into some of my cousins' children playing sports here in the West Metro area when I didn't expect it. Okay, now here come the Red Knights. That's number 8, Brooklyn Miller. My eyes have to get adjusted to the lower light here, so I apologize if I don't get the name exactly right the first time. Okay, here comes number 12 for the Red Knights, Hillens. Over to the right side to number 10, Gillian. Now played by number 16, that is Scan. And you get the feeling now, or at least I do, the Hawks are starting to slow down here. Gillian now, and you can't blame them. At some point, I think they called an eco-defense mechanism. You just can't quite keep it up when you know that you're going against such a superior team. As we look at Kayla Smart, and her pass is intercepted by Snapco, and that ball gets pushed back into the Red Knight zone, and they'll control it by getting it back to Tennyson, the goaltender. I wouldn't call that a shot on goal. Only one so far throughout the entire contest tonight for the Hawks, and maybe that's a victory in and of itself considering their relative records. Okay, now Smart, just a sophomore, to the near side, number 15, Horsch. Now taken away by the Hawks, and then, yeah, the Hawks still have it now. Number 9, that's Scherber. Marin Scherber, a sophomore for the Hawks, but taken away, and there's Horsch with it, along with her teammate Ballinger, as they get it ahead to number 12, that's Hillens. Also to number 14, that is Doherty on the far side, and out of bounds. And the possession will go to the Hawks. As I look at the clock, we're now approaching 21 minutes remaining.
Substitution for the Hawks.
And now substitutions for the Hawks coming in. Score here 7-0. Ball now played in the Benilde zone. Nice pass by number 12 again, Hillens. Now the lead pass on the far side, but a little too far, as it was intended for number 18, Cassie Gonier, the senior.
Red Knights,
but the ball goes out of bounds, and the Red Knights will have possession. That's number 22 to retrieve it, Abby Garvin. And she'll throw it in. Not exactly a corner kick. She gets it right away to number 8, Brooklyn Miller. Miller with it now, turns on the ball. Pass to number 12, Hillens. Now Smart plays it. Now number 13, that's Junker to the near side. Now with speed is number 10, Gillian. Gillian trying to turn the corner, gets stopped, tried to cross back over, but taken away almost by, but Gillian gets it back, quick pass in the middle, quick shot, a goal, oh, off the crossbar. And now the rebound, another great save by the Cooper goaltender. My goodness, what great soccer action there. Let's look at that replay. Look at the shot there. And I think she did just get a piece of it, got the benefit of the crossbar, and then was there to make the save. And you've got to be impressed with that Cooper goaltender. And what great entertainment and action for girls soccer. So despite the score, there's a reason to watch. It's really fun stuff. All right, ball out of bounds on the near side.
Throw-in Hawks.
And now a throw-in
Number
for the
15.
Hawks. That's number 15 for them,
Tyler
Amir Zimmerman. And now into play. Is number 12, Hillens. Over the left side. And the Red Knights continue to dominate. Dries, the give and go back to Dries, but intercepted nicely by the Hawks as they take control. So they do have some nice defensive strategies there as they've kept this score, I say, at a reasonable number, especially when I look at some of the scores I was listing off before. Some of their goal tallies for the Red Knights have been 10 and 9, and they are close to that, and with 18 minutes and 40 seconds to go, they may get to 9 or 10. But so far, the Hawks are holding their own on defense, just given the relative totality of the circumstances, as we like to say. I think the Hawks have played very admirably here and should be very proud of their own effort, of course. And now they'll kick it away. And now to the near side, and a chance for the Hawks to break out of their own zone with number 13. That's Andy Shevek, the freshman, but taken away right away. And this time by number 13, that is Junker. And quickly back into the Cooper zone on that far side, chasing it, and coming away with it is number 18, Cassie Gagne, and it goes out of bounds. And that is going to be possession to the Hawks. And I look at the clock, and we're just under 18 minutes to go. Clock running. And Paul, our producer, I do think we are in mercy time here. The clock, it feels that way, although you can't always tell. But number 12 now, that's Kira Snapko. The sophomore will kick it off from their own goal zone, and played by number 8, Brooklyn Miller, and now coming away with it is number 12 for the Red Knights, Hillens. And the quick pass, and in the middle, the quick shot, and another nice save by that Hawks goaltender. As we look at that quick shot, and I have to say, this Hawks goaltender that's come in the second half is playing also very well. She's only given up 1 goal here in the second half, and now played by the Red Knights, Lauren Hillens. Hillens now passed back, intercepted, but still controlled by Gillian. Now to center is number 8, Miller. Miller now still with it, and turns, shot, intercepted, kicked back out by Cooper, but taken away right again by the Red Knights again, Hillens. Hillens down the left side, defended nicely there by number 12 for the Hawks, that's Snapko. Now stepping in is Kayla Smart. Her quick shot goes right over the crossbar. Good effort by her. As we look at the replay, and just almost snuck it in there, didn't she? It was just on its way down and just missed the 8th goal. And now that is number 3, Katie Velez, and I've been impressed by her play. She is fun to watch on the Cooper side, along with Natalia Ora and both the Snapko sisters for the Hawks. As now we're below 16 minutes to go. Our score 7-0 here. We're broadcasting live on YouTube. This is ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Glad you're with us. Again, stay tuned for the guys match against the same Hawks school, guys version. Looking forward to that match coming up right after this one at 7 o'clock. Central Daylight Time. Now the pass in for the Hawks, and now they boot it to midfield, and I don't think that ball's been across midfield much, especially in the second half. And now the Red Knights come away with it. Played by number 15, Grace Horsch, to the near side for the Red Knights. That's number 10, Gillian. pass and the give and go on the right side. And look at the beauty of that playing there. Horsch now comes right in, crossing pass, just missed. She tried to get it in to number 8, I believe that was Brooklyn Miller waiting for it, just missed. Here's Horsch, plenty of space there, lead pass, and just tried to get it to number 8 Miller, and she just couldn't quite get her left foot on there the way I'm sure she wanted to. So a missed opportunity there for the Red Knights and Miller and Horsch, but now they'll get another one. Now misplay, but it comes right to number 10, Gillian. And now she's got some space. She's gonna play it like a corner kick, and nobody really home there except for 3 Hawks and 1 Red Knight. And now look at the body positioning there, and they are gonna call a whistle. And who are they gonna call that? It could have went either way in my opinion. As you could see the fierceness of these women playing, and it's gonna be a free kick as we look at number 8 there, Brooklyn Miller, the sophomore, fighting for position, and now a free kick deep in Hawk territory, just under 14 minutes to go. And look at the goaltender for the Hawks as she goes back and forth, trying to do a strategy. I like how she's trying to tempt Ballinger to go to the right side, and she comes right over and easily stops it. Although, boy, she gave up that rebound, but no one there to take advantage. But nice job by that Cooper goaltender, and I've never seen anything like that. And I kind of like the strategy. She's like, hey, I'm going to be over here, and I'm going to come all the way across. So I know you're going to go to my left. So there's no guessing involved. It's just my stream of consciousness thinking there. And what a great strategy by that Cooper goaltender. All right, but here come the Red Knights, because it is relentless. These Red Knights, constant pressure on offense. Boy, it's got to be fun to be a Red Knight girls soccer player tonight. Just coming in here, getting scoring opportunity. Here comes on the left side, the quick shot. Another deflection by the Cooper goaltender. As I continue to be impressed by her, and I don't have her name. Coming right in, number 22, Abby Garvin, with the left foot, and she's right in the perfect position. I do think she needs to work on handling those rebounds. That will cost her down the line, but she is in the perfect position, and she's made a lot of great saves tonight for the Hawks. As now we're below 13 minutes to go, and now she's gonna get another opportunity to make a save. Centering pass intended for 16, Skahan. And it gets deflected back out by the Hawks, played again by Abby Garvin. Now in the middle of the field, played by number 7, Caden Camp. And on the near side for the Hawks, Camp being guarded closely by Lauren Hillens for the Red Knights. Now intercepted by number 10, Kaya Gillian. Gillian now coming in over to the left side. That's played by number 14, Doherty. Lead pass intercepted again by the Hawks. And you know, the Hawks are playing basically sort of a prevent defense, which you can't blame them. They don't want the score to get out of hand. Although 7-0 might seem out of hand in most people's minds, but it was 6-0 at halftime, and they've only allowed 1 here in the second half, as now we're below 12 minutes, and that ball sails to the right, out of bounds. As we look at the replay, the quick shot, and it sails right. The goaltender saw it, lets it go, and there she is in the yellow jersey. We look at Snapco, Claire, one of their best, if not best players. She's going to come over and do the honors, running all the way over there. And she has played a valiant match tonight for those Cooper Hawks right there, number 16, Claire Snapco. Very impressed with her. You can tell she's the heart and soul of this team. And again, there's no give up on any of these women out there tonight, which is always an inspiration, isn't it? Okay, now here come the Red Knights. That's number 13 playing it, Avery Junker to Kayla Smart. Smart now, the left foot. Given to number 9, that is Mary, no, is that Mary Zavril? I don't look like her, is it? Let's see. Oh, that's number 8. Brooklyn Miller, of course. Now by Smart. And deflected by number 7, Caden Camp for the Hawks. 10-10 remaining here in the match. Now, is that Velez or Ore on the far side? And down goes, and they're going to call a penalty infraction on the Hawks. And if that's number 4, it's Ore. It is. So there was a chance there for the Hawks, but they get called with that infraction. And now with it, number 13, Avery Junker. Junker, lead pass ahead to number 12. That is Hillens. And taken away again by the Hawks, this time by Emma Dyson. Now the Hawks trying to get something going here on offense. As they have moved the play, was primarily deep in their own zone for the whole second half. Because now we'll have mass substitutions on both sides, as I think both coaches are getting as many of their players in the match, and why shouldn't they? A beautiful 75-degree night here in St. Louis Park. Clock continues to run down as we are now at 9 minutes to go in the second half. Ball now out of bounds, and over to play it is number 11, Sydney Dries. Dries will throw it in. She gets it to number 3. That is Maddie Shannon, one of the seniors that was honored at halftime tonight, and what a nice presentation that was. 13 seniors graduating for the Red Knights, so it'll be interesting next year to see who's going to take it up, but they seem to have a lot. The people that we're talking about right now on this pitch or field, whatever you want to call it, will be the stars of this team in the future, and they're getting great experience tonight. Now to the near side. Just look at the passing. Such fun to watch. You know, soccer isn't, you don't appreciate soccer just for the goal scoring. It really is about the passing and some of the defense. And if you have an appreciation for that, you can really start to love this game, especially when it's played well, like it is tonight. And I am, like I said, looking forward to the guys' match tonight, because I only saw them once, and boy, did they look good.
Number 7, Elizabeth Dietzen.
All right, now here's number 11, Sydney Dries with the corner kick.
Number 11, Sydney Dries.
And taken away by the Hawks. On the defensive play for them was number 24, Alice Madsen. Now the Red Knights again on the offense to the near side. That was number 19 playing it along the sideline, Kaya Ballinger. Now Lowenberg to the left side, number 6, Avery Richardson. A lot of these girls also play on the soccer team and or lacrosse. Now Richardson, look at the little pirouette turnaround kick shot. That is just pure talent there. My goodness. See, like that alone, that's why you love soccer, because it's plays like that that you are entertained, and I guess that's the only word I can think of, just entertained by that. That is just brilliant soccer there, just the way she was able to turn around and then kick that ball. Meanwhile, that is Claire Snapko, and at some point, I'm sure they are ready to get on the bus and get out of town here, get out of Dodge, as they say, as we're now 6.5 minutes to go, and there's no hurry here, but Snapko will give it a go, try to get it into the Red Knight zone. They've really only had one shot on goal the entire evening, as we watch Tilly Wolf, number 4, play it, and that's back to Kayla Smart, my blood relative. I doubt she even knows that I'm doing this up here, but I did text her mother's sister, who I'm close with, saying, hey, I think that's my second cousin out there. And now coming in all alone, number 19, Ballinger, and the quick shot, the pass, and the goal goes to Mary Zabril. I knew she was gonna get a goal. How did I know that? I've never met the woman. I just know her personality from watching her play hockey and other sports, but Mary Zabril gets the goal on a beautiful pass by Kaya Ballinger. And there is the celebration on senior night for both of those seniors. And lifelong friends, they'll look back on this 5, 10, 15, forever on these great experiences in high school around these sports events. And that is really the main thing, isn't it? All right, now as we approach 5 minutes to go, that is number 17, Ava Wagner. So it feels like Coach Helen Christie's getting his seniors back in there. And, you know, he really should. Even though they're starters, it is senior night. All their parents are here. They probably can't get to very many games sometimes. They work hard, and so even though it's a good night for substitution as we watch number 13 check back in, Avery Junker, also a senior, and that's got to be the reasoning. Now the lead pass to Lowenberg. Is it a breakaway? And there's snap go to kick it away. Number 16, Johnny on the spot, saved a breakaway and likely goal for the Red Knights as they are up 8-0 here with 4.5 minutes to go.
Red Knights, number 13, Avery Junker.
And throwing it in, coming over number 17, Wagner. So it does feel to me, or I can see it for a fact, that the seniors are all in there as we watch number 7, another senior, Elizabeth Dietzen. 13 of them, that's got to be half Helen Christie's squad. And here comes number 7 in, Dietzen with the shot, and it's deflected wide outside. And is that going to result in a corner kick? Doesn't appear so. Let's see here, the replay. Quick pass again by Richardson. And again, the quick feet of Richardson created that, and she came right in, and she was going to give it up. I think she could have went and been a little more selfish and probably scored the goal on the near side of that post, but she wanted to give it up to her teammate, but unfortunately for them, the Hawks were right there to intercept it. So, but still great soccer action here. 3.5 minutes to go. Claire Snapko with the kickoff, and look at that leg, folks. How many yards was that? That was 40 yards in the air. Go out into a backyard and try to kick a football 40 yards. Most of us could never do that on our best day. That is one strong leg right there. Okay, now intercepted, this time by number 3. That's Maddie Shannon. She's off to the races in the middle of the field. Lead pass. Tried to get it to number 2. And now there's Zavril looking for her second goal. Coming right in, takes the quick shot. No, the pass to Ballinger and a goal. What a beautiful play set up by Zavril. My goodness. So not only does she get a goal, she gets an assist. And as someone who's played some sports in his life, an assist is always more fun, isn't it? Look at her look right over shoulder. Takes the move, comes right in, the left foot, gets it to Ballinger, beats the defender, and she doesn't do anything other than get her foot on it. What a brilliant play as she beats the goaltender for the 9th goal. That comes with 2.5 minutes to go. And there is your goal scorer right there, Kaya Ballinger on senior night. Everyone getting involved in the action on this beautiful night here in St. Louis Park at the McQuinn Athletic Complex on the Benilde-St. Margaret's campus. And now ball out of bounds, and guess who has possession? Benilde. I don't know if they keep track of time of possession, but it's got to be, I don't know, it was 80 minutes in the match. It's got to be like 78. All right, the throw in on the far side as the sun continues to set. That's Zavril. Such a talent out there. Now to number 7, Dietzen. In the far corner, out of bounds, and possession will remain. Quick throw in by number 11, Dries, who got a couple of goals early in the first half. So everyone getting in on the goal scoring party here, which is this Metro West girls varsity match. And now Ballinger on the right side, turns, spins, passes, and ball intercepted. It was Ashton Lowenberg as they try to get her on the mat on the scoring card. And now that's number 3, Shannon. Now quick, Lowenberg, quick shot, and oh, that was her chance. She made a nice spin move, didn't she? Watch this, folks. Just even though it didn't result in a goal, just the skill there to come and turn around and let that shot go with her left foot. As now we're under a minute to play here in the match. Red Knights going for that 10th goal late. And the lead pass to Ballinger, lead centering pass, and another goal. This time Zavril gets her second goal to go along with her 1 assist, and that goal comes with 30 seconds to go. And by the time they set up the kickoff, look at the replay. I don't think that was offsides. It may or well could have been, but they didn't call it, and there's nothing the Cooper Hawks goaltender can do. Look at the smile. Pure joy in high school sports displayed right there, and the clock is running down, and I think that's going to do it here, Paul. I doubt they're even gonna do, oh yeah, they did get the kickoff. Now here come the Hawks. Can they get one more shot on goal? 3 seconds to go, 2-1, and there is the siren. And that will signify the conclusion of this matchup. Our final score from the McQuinn Athletic Complex on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's, the Red Knights 10, the Hawks 0. Red Knights go to 12-0, the Hawks go to 0-10-1. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone connected with ParkTV 16 Sports, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again. And coming up next is boys soccer versus the Hawks. Stay tuned.